real proud of this, but I've been drinking these longer than White Claws. I've talked a lot of about them, but damn, they kind of are nice. By the time I drink 15 beers, I'm so burpy and farty, I might need a spit up. Not a full puke, but a little and I drink liquor the same way I drink beer, and that's fast. And the only group around here having fun is me and maybe a cop that gets a chance to kick my ass. He's got his taser out as soon as he shows up. Can't say I blame him. All he's heard is that there's a belligerent drunk 6'2" Sasquatch running around, and he is unpredictable at best. There ain't no brakes on this train. Them old claws, yeah, they taste about like you're making out with a cat that has a piece of fruit in its mouth. But I can put 12 of them down in a pretty reasonable amount of time. Take me a good piss, and it's on to the next case. Biggest problem I see with them, though, is the price point. It's a little ridiculous to price a product that high in such economic times. It's arguably the hardest it has ever been out here for a pimp. Now, one damn case of claws costs you about $20. There ain't no way there's $20 worth of shit in that box.
Can you hear me now? I don't know why OBS does that. Welcome everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm your host, Ramen Wukong. This is Block by Block, our monthly crypto news. Let's get into it. This is uncensored, unfiltered, so if you don't like cuss words, go the fuck on. In our top stories, Bitron has returned after about a week of downtime. As many of you know, the exchange found a critical issue. It was discovered, shut down while the bug was squashed, security hardened, and everything is found to be over there reopened to much fanfare. I have some small orders that actually by now probably have been fulfilled. I need to actually buy another $100 to $200 worth of Bitoreum. So you can catch those. So if you would like to sell your Bitoreum, that is a great place, and I think right now the only place to sell it. Tether, to much disdain, announces a new stablecoin, USAT, because USDT wasn't irritating enough. This comes on the back of U.S. Congress new regulations, rules pertaining to crypto in the mainstream markets. Last month, Tether hired former head of Pumpkin Spice Palpatine's Crypto Advisory Council, Bo Hines, basing this new endeavor out of Charlotte, North Carolina, because that's how you decentralize. USAT's reserves will be managed by Cantor Fitzgerald, whose former chief executive, Howard Lutnick, handed control over the bank to his children on becoming Trump's Commerce Secretary earlier this year. This token will be issued by Anchorage Digital, Anchorage Digital, a federally regulated crypto bank. Because, yeah, none of that sounds ominous at all. Twats. The fate of Trade Ogre has been revealed. Canada shut down and seized Trade Ogre and their assets, not just their website as displayed on the screen here. This is a developing story we'll be closely watching, as this constituted around 100 million or more open BTRM or Bitoreum orders. So far, we have learned that this was very likely related to the exchange's lack of KYC usage in Canada, breaking some of their laws, and in return probably breaking some US laws. No word as to if you can get your money back. This is a very dicey situation. We will be following it very closely. Zergpool. Oh, this one punched me right in the dick with just sadness. They're going to be shutting down after years and years of continued faithful service to the mining community. At the end of September, so basically in about 9 or so days, Pinpin is pulling the plug, gracefully exiting the crypto space. Your pool will be greatly missed, my friend, but do enjoy your retirement and your expanding family. Seriously, you guys were probably one of the first big pools that I used back for Digibyte as a solo miner when I got a whole bunch of those black miner, the little FPGA miners that were really, really cool to play around with. You're going to be missed, my friend. Thank you for bowing out gracefully. It's been great working with you for all these years, even though we only shortly had a professional encounter as the new founder and head of Bitoreum Network. The altcoin season is here, but unlike previous versions where all ships must rise, action is taking place. There is more of a select altcoin rotation towards projects with strong fundamentals, institutional interest, regulatory clarity, and interesting real use cases. This is one of the driving forces behind S-Mart CC's completion to give Bitoreum a real world use case. Lots of new altcoins and meme coins surrounding the Fanta Fascist have popped up, leading to the obvious pump and dump concerns. So for those of you out there looking for a quick buck, this might be your time. Just don't test those diamond hands because it is likely going to turn into dookie butter just as fast. Tezos, let me switch over to them, is instituting its 19th protocol called the Soul Protocol. It is now live from Pneumatic Labs. This is going to be... Yeah, there we go. Sorry. This is going to be a few upgrades that they're looking at, including new staking user experience, native multi-sig accounts, aggregated attestations, and open unstaking finalization. You can go ahead and read about that. These links will be live probably later this week. On this, go ahead and do some Google searching. In full disclosure, I do currently own some of XTZ in the portfolio for both my personal and towards the Bitoreum Network's professional portfolio as well. Several altcoins are carrying high leverage positions. XRP, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Hyperliquid are cited in one recent analysis as having large exposure. That means even small price movements could trigger painful liquidations. Bitoreum will likely see little to no action this altcoin season. Excuse me. Due to several of our exchanges vaporizing overnight, Trade Ogre being one of them. While we work on our next move, it is likely going to be costly moving us forward, so we're looking at crowdfunding to get a larger, more established exchange for future altcoin seasons. This might include a USDT fundraising operation, as I think it's around 3,000, 3,500 for us to get on a larger exchange that is both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko approved, so that way we can get larger adoption. On that note, there will also be something that we will be announcing at the beginning of next month as to what we're working towards, so keep your ears pinned for that announcement. Does it have something to do with hardware wallets? Maybe. Will it trade? Is going to be shut down at the end of this month. It's not going away permanently. This is very old code, the one that you're looking at right now. It does work, but some of these coins have since been yanked from their source. So this is getting a full code rework up. This will go down at the end of this month and will be replaced once the new code is finished. And it will be related to our promotions. So once again, there's still time for you to get your chance at a $2 million Bitoreum payout for September's Bitoreum Get Down promotion from our developers fee. So get out there and start tagging all the social media platforms. And I did want to make mention over the 2005 Summertime Welcome Back Smart Node giveaway. As many of you know that there were technical challenges around this and it's still not live. So this will actually be our winter time. And instead of 5 smart nodes, we are likely going to be doubling that to 10 lucky smart node winners. If that is something that you want to do, go ahead and read through this. Just understand that we're not doing it for the summer. We will be doing it for the winter. All right, my friends, we will see you next week for our Letters to the Great Ape contest winners and whatnot. I look forward to seeing you then. And as always, have a great rest of your week. We will also be following up with the Trade Ogre announcement as more things get revealed. I will see you then. Thank you for tuning